Best English Jokes, страница 79. A man was married to a woman who bossed him. He wasn't a coward, but just wanted to keep peace in the family. One day, the wife invited a group from her women's club to her house for tea. She didn't want the ladies to see him, so she ordered him to go to the bathroom and told him to stay there until the last lady had left. During their talks, the ladies of the club spoke about how they boss their husbands. Their hostess informed their others that not only had she ordered her husband to go to the bathroom, but she could order him to come out. "Bob," she commanded, "come out of that bathroom." No answer. "Bob," she called in a louder voice, "come out of that bathroom right now." Nothing. "Bob," she screamed really loudly, "I order you to get out of that bathroom this moment." "No, I won't," came her husband's voice from the bathroom. "I'll show you who is the boss in this house." Страница 80. Sam was the owner of many big shops around the world and a multimillionaire. When his daughter Sandy told him that she wanted to marry a very religious young man, he called her future husband into his office. "So tell me," said Sam, "what are your plans for the future?" "Well," said the young man, "I plan on studying holy books all of my life." "And how do you plan to support my daughter if you are studying all day?" asked Sam. "I'm sure the God will help," answered the young man. "And what about your children? How do you plan to support them?" "The God will help," answered the young man again. "How did it go?" asked Sam's wife after they finished talking. "It went great," Sam answered. "I had just met the young boy, and already he thinks I'm the God." An old man went to the doctor. He told him he had a terrible pain in his leg. "I'm afraid it's just old age," replied the doctor. "There is nothing we can do about it." "That can't be," cried the old man. "You don't know what you're doing." "How can you know I'm wrong?" the doctor said back. "Well, it's quite clear," the old man replied. "My other leg is fine, and it's the same age." A man and his wife were walking one night when they saw a blind man taking a walk on the other side of the street with his seeing-eye dog. "Wow, isn't that something?" remarked the wife. "Look at that man, taking a walk just like us." They continued walking for a few minutes longer when they heard the man scream loudly. The dog had walked him right into a car. Running over to help, they were surprised to see the man give a small piece of food for the dog. "Isn't that strange?" asked the wife, "giving him food even when he walked him into a car?" "Why are you giving him food?" asked the husband. "I'm not just giving him food," said the furious man. "I'm just trying to understand where he is so I can hit him." John walks into his house after a long day of work. He sits into his favorite armchair, turns on the TV, and turns to his wife Hannah. "Honey, please get me a drink. I think it's about to start." Hannah goes to the kitchen, takes out a beer from the fridge, and brings it to John. "Honey," said John 2 minutes later, "please get me another one quickly before it starts." "What is wrong with you? You're so lazy," Hannah cried. "Do you think I'm your personal waitress? You sit in that armchair and want me to bring you drinks? Is that all I'm good for?" John says quietly, "It started." John angrily looked at the text he had just received from his mom. It read, "Professor called to say you failed the exam." Lol, Mom. How could he have failed? And all his mom has to say is that she's laughing out loud. He wrote to his mom. What was up with the lol? His text said. I just wanted to send you lots of love because I know how sad you must be. Страница 82. Drum set. Ударная установка. It was Timmy's 5th birthday, and he was opening all the presents he got. He saved the biggest for last, so it took a while until he got to opening Grandma's present. Wow, Timmy exclaimed when he saw the mini drum set that his grandmother got for him. Thanks, Grandma. This is just what I wanted. After Timmy went to bed, Timmy's mother came up to her mother. Mom, I'm surprised at you. Don't you remember how furious you became when we played the drums in the house when we were children? Grandma smiled and then said, I remember, of course, I remember. At school, a classmate told one boy that most grown-ups are hiding at least one dark secret, and that this makes it very easy to blackmail them by saying, I know the whole truth. The boy decides to go home and try it. He goes home, and when his mother meets him, he says, I know the whole truth. His mother quickly gives him $20 and says, just don't tell your father. The boy is very happy that it works. Then he waits for his father to get home from work and meets him with, I know the whole truth. The father quickly gives him $40 and says, please don't say a word to your mother. The boy is on his way to school the next day when he sees the mailman at his front door. The boy meets him with, I know the whole truth. The mailman opens his arms and says, then come hug your father. Страница 83. A lady was walking down the street when a very poor woman came up to her asking for money. The lady took $20 out of her bag and asked, if I give you this money, will you buy chocolate? I have more important things to buy, answered the poor woman. Maybe you will go shopping? The lady asked. No, the poor woman said. I need money just to stay alive. Okay, the lady said, then I don't want to just give you money. I would like you to eat with me and my husband tonight. Why? The poor woman asked. Well, the lady said, I want him to see what a lady looks like when she doesn't eat chocolate and doesn't go shopping. A little son of one religious man told his father one day after church, I'm thinking of being a priest when I grow up. Why is that? The father asked. Well, I think I have to go to church on Sundays anyway, and I think it'll be better to stand and talk than to just sit and listen. Страница 84. I can't wait to meet him. Не могу дождаться встречи с ним. A woman was very happy when her friend informed her that she was going to get married. Trying to help, she told her that before her marriage, she and her future husband went to a psychologist to discuss it and found it very helpful. Oh, we don't need psychologists, she quickly answered. We were both married several times before. As a first-grade teacher, John often heard from his students how things were going on in their family. Harry's mother was about to give birth to a baby, and Harry was talking about it all the time. When one day Harry stopped talking about it, John thought it was strange and asked him why. Well, Harry said, my mother told me I could feel the baby moving inside her. I think she ate it. Mom, Dad, sit down. I have something very important to tell you, said Samantha when she returned home from college. I met a guy who lives near the college that I really like, and we decided we are going to get married. Oh, Samantha, I'm so happy for you, cried her mom, hugging her. I hope you two will be really happy together. I can't wait to meet him. Tell us more about him, said her dad. Does he have any money? Oh, Dad, is that all you men ever think about? That was the first question he asked me about you two. A man was driving very fast. He was not too surprised when he saw that a police officer was trying to stop his car. I am terribly sorry, officer, he said. I was just trying to come to a meeting on time. I understand, the officer said when he was checking his documents. What time is the meeting called for? 3 o'clock, he said. The officer looked at his watch. Maybe you could still make it if you hurry up.